Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. All about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And we have another unboxing. And I'm so excited for this one. I know I always say that, but so we have a few things in here. So let me get this out of the way. The Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. This is a deck. So this is, I think, the second edition. It's the second edition. This is a deck I missed out on the first go round. My tastes change all the time, and for whatever reason, it didn't initially appeal to me, and then it did, and I desperately wanted it because sometimes that's how it works. So I was very, very excited when this came out for the second edition. Now, I don't remember, this was a Kickstarter. I don't remember if I added stuff on, if I just, but we have a few other things. Look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. It's a sticker. So we have the Cosmic Seed Sacred Goods Tarot Flashcards. Learn the imagery, keywords, and numerology of the RWS with this set of 27 flashcards. So this could be a good thing to give to my daughter. So I'll have to, we'll see what, so I'm just going to take all the plastic off first. And if you are new here, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you get alert when I post new videos. And, that quick little split second that it takes to hit that like button really can make a huge difference in terms of how YouTube sees this channel and how other people get to see it. The more people like things, the more people get shown, So it really does make a big difference. So then, and I feel like this was probably an add-on. I don't even know. But I'm sure it must have been. But this is the Oracle of Awakening. And I don't remember anything about it, which is kind of fun, So, let us take a look. Where should we? Let's start with the flashcards, and we'll work our way up. Oh no, there's gonna be more plastic. Dang it! Oh no! Oh, they are plastic cards. That's cool. Alright, so let's see. Let me move these over a little bit more. Okay. So, these are pretty cool. Okay. So, these are Cosmic Seed Sacred Goods Tarot Flashcards. And the creator, oh my goodness, is Lalania Simone. What a pretty name. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Lalania. I like that. Okay. So, this is nice. So, I'm going to flip through and then I'll just read one as an example so you get an idea. So, we have the RWS image on the front, the title, the number, the planet symbols, this is just a little, so this is kind of like the title card and it's the Fool. So we get this little snippet about the deck itself. And then we have the information of the card. We get 3 keywords and then some more keywords. I like that we have a numerology in here. and information about the planet. So, and it looks so we have multiple cards per, or yeah, well, yeah, cards. So we have like the Magician and the High Priestess here. Here we have all of the queens. Right, so it shows, you can read it's Queen of Cups, and it lets you know that it's water, in case you didn't know, So we get that right up front. And then for each of the suits, we have 3 keywords for the queens. I imagine it'll be the same for the kings. So you have that overarching thing that all kings have in common. And then specific to the suit. We have the Empress and the Emperor. Hierophant and Lovers. So, and I'm not gonna, I feel like you should have some things left to imagination, so I'm gonna just stick with the fronts for the majors now. Oh, and the world has its own, which I quite like. Oh, and I love how we have 21 reduces to 3, which is fabulous. Then we have a card with the suits and the elements. So that's great. So it shows you the elemental symbols. So this, I'm going to have to give this to Ava. And then what they represent. So now we have the aces. And again, same structure as with the kings and queens. It tells you the element, gives you that overarching about all aces, and then specific to the suit. And same thing with the 2s. That's what I expect throughout for all the minors. These are really nice, and they're like a plastic, so they're going to be really durable. And then pages again, same as with the other courts, and the knights. If you want to see size, I think this is a fabulous deck. If you're learning, if you know somebody's learning, this is a great little deck. It's right about standard tarot, maybe a little shorter, a little more narrow, but it's right about there. I don't know that you're really would shuffle it. Well, maybe, if you're quizzing yourself or something. So we'll give them a little shuffle. And they shuffle nicely. Let's go ahead and just look at one, right? Just to, if you wanted to get quizzed or something. I'll just pull one. Let's look at Justice. Right, so we have, again, the RWS, we have the number, we have the symbol, it's Libra. So we have universal law, fairness, integrity, the natural checks and balances of the universe. What goes around comes around. 11 reduces to 2, which is balance, diplomacy, fairness. And Libra, of course, represents balance, symmetry, and equilibrium. So, this is a great little tool. I have no idea. I feel like I must have added it on. I don't even know. I don't know anything about the price or if it's available. I hope it's still available because this is really just a great tool. It's a little snug in here, but that's fine. All right. Let's do the Oracle next. Only because I've been dying for the Cosmic Seed. I don't even really remember what this is about, but it's so pretty. Look at this. And again, Liliana Simone. Look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know if this is... Oh, this is the first edition. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this was left over from a previous thing or if this was the first run. I just don't, I don't remember. The key to awakening is in your heart. That's so true. Oh, I'm excited for this. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Oh, man. Love this box. Okay. So we have a really pretty guidebook. Very readable text. Yay. Thank you for that. Maybe this was the Kickstarter and the Cosmic Sea, wasn't it? I don't remember. It talks about how to use the deck. We have different spreads. It talks about ancestors, center point, ceremony. Oh, these are the cards. A little slow there. Sorry. Oh, does this do this? Oh, I love this. So, for the cards, well, it doesn't have it for all of them. So it looks like for each of the cards, we get either an affirmation in addition to the page and a half-ish write-up for each of the cards. We either get an affirmation or a meditation idea, which is fabulous. I really like that. Meditation, contemplation. So it depends on the specific card which you get, but it looks like here we get breathwork exercises. So it looks like each card has something extra. Whether it's affirmation, meditation, breathwork, there's something extra for each of the cards. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, look how yummy. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love these backs. I love the color. Wow. Alright, let's take a quick look at size. Oh, and the cardstock is nice. Alright. So, just a little taller than standard tarot, a good bit wider. So, very manageable if you have smaller hands, which I do not. But this is so pretty. So we have a title and 3 keywords. Ancestors. We have guidance, protection, lessons. Center point. Grounded, centered, sovereign. Oh, look at that. Ceremony. Ritual, celebrate, devotion. Clearing. Purify, refresh, fortify. Ooh, creation. Inception, genesis, manifestation. Look at that. I love these cards. Oh, wow. She looks like a friend of mine. Downloads. Attunement, calibration, update. I'm trying to think if it vibes with my friend. Like if that's like a, you know what I mean? I don't know. Not that it needs to or it should, but it looks a lot like her. Am I missing? Yeah. Dreaming. Curious messages, endless possibilities. Oh, I love that. Facing fear. Okay, for those who are not fans of bugs, I guess it's a good card for it, though. Courage, inner strength. Oh, I love this. Fierce. Stand in your power. You know, this is such a great card. You know, for me, I think often, at least for me, when I think of a word like fierce, it feels very active, right? Like you're doing stuff, you're being fierce, you know. And this is a sort of quiet, like quietly active. Does that make sense? You know, you're standing in your power. You don't need to go around using it necessarily. You're using it just by standing in it, you know. You're, you know what it's like? It's like, you ever see, dogs are a good example. You know, there's little dogs. I have a little dog. I love my little dog. And he's a tough little boy. But, you know, little dogs tend to have that sort of like Napoleon complex, right? Where they have to like bark, and sometimes, certain dogs, not mine, but some, snap and whatever, almost like they're trying to prove themselves, Whereas you get a big dog like a Mastiff, right? Those are generally very chill dogs because they're standing in their power. They don't have anything to prove to anyone. That's kind of what this feels like to me. Forgive and release. Is it time to release and heal? Always. It's always time for that. Just saying. Gentleness, compassion, kindness, soft. I love that. I am a temple, holy, divine, sacred. Oh, that's wonderful. I am light, pure, divine essence. Love that too. So some of these are like affirmations, kind of. But I don't mind, if you've been with me for a little while, I generally not huge on affirmations for myself. For other people, they're great. But I quite like the way these were done. Innocence, inner child, play, nurture. Kindred, tribe, ancestry, chosen family. Love that. Oh, I love the way that was done. Limitless. Access to infinite potential. Oh, wow. Oh, I love this too. Meditation, contemplation, peace, communication. Mycelium, interdependence and support for life. What a fabulous card this is. And I think this is something that you don't often see touched on with other oracles. I love that. I think it's really important. Nourish. Feed your body, mind, and spirit. Pachamama. Blessings from the Great Mother. Wow. Patience. Inner peace. Self-control. Love that we have the vulture for that. Protection. Shield. Preserve. Conserve. Always love a good hamsa. Pure joy. Oh, I love this. Exhilaration. Laughter. Exuberance. What a perfect depiction for that. Radical acceptance. Embrace non-judgment. Release control. Oh, what a great card. Rebirth. Metamorphosis. New beginnings. Oh, I love this too. Oh, I'm so happy with this deck. Sacred breath. Giving and receiving life. Divine exchange. What a wonderful, these are wonderful cards. Like, I can't, really, really wonderful. Sacred feminine. Creation, receptive, nurture. Sacred masculine. Protective, active, inner strength. Sacred rest. Retreat, balance, restore. Oh, how beautiful. And this is a beautiful deck. Sacred waters. I am in divine flow. Wow. I love the way this background was done in the water. I mean, it's just perfect. Shadow work. Forgiveness and unconditional love. Wow. storm, disruption, chaos, change. Structure, build a strong foundation. I like that comes after the storm. Surrender, trust your higher self. Transformation, who are you becoming? Can I tell you, I ask myself that all the time. So, just a little aside. So if you're a little nerdy, or if you're around my age and more involved with computers, or you just really like Unix-based systems, there's a command that you type in, who am I? And basically it tells you, if you're root, if you're whatever user, whatever. And it's something that, I'm just in the habit of doing, right? It's important to understand who you are so you know what commands you can run and different things like that. Doesn't really matter. But the point is, it's something that I did, not these days, but in the past, when I was working on computers, I would do it frequently throughout the day, right? And I find myself asking myself that question frequently. Maybe not every day, but sometimes multiple times in a day. And I think it's an important question. And just, who am I? Who am I right now in this moment? Who am I becoming? Who do I need to be? So I love that. Oh, look at that. Unconditional divine love. Yeah. The unknown. I love this. Wow, that's fabulous. It's a little scary looking maybe, but it's beautiful too. We have that wonderful light beckoning us on. Vulnerability. What are you really feeling? It's another really important question. Wonder. Oh, I love that sun. Awe, transcendence, reverence. And I love, look at that. Oh, this is such a beautiful deck. Dissolve. Release identity. Merge with source. Wow. Electrons. Building blocks of the universe. Medicine journey. Awaken, heal, realization. Seraphim. Beautifully done. Guardians, awakener, purity. The portal. Access to the infinite. I love this. And can I tell, I love that. I shouldn't even say it. But it reminds me of a Yanni. That's what I'll say. And I quite like that. Oh, sorry. I am dropping stuff over here. Okay, this is a fabulous oracle. I am so excited for this. Let's give them a shuffle. And I'll pick one read from the guidebook. And I'll just lay some out really quickly, but then we'll get into the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. And then maybe I'll, kind of lay them out together. I love this cardstock. It's a really nice map, but it'll spread out, but it's not glossy, so you have to make it spread out a little bit. But I do think over time it's gonna spread out more easily as you use it. But overhand's a dream. So let's see, who should we pick right now? Oh, let's do Storm. I love a good storm. Although, quite frankly, I'm sick of the rain these days. I feel like I live in Seattle. And I do not. Okay. So these are in alphabetical order in the book, so very easy to find. You don't need to go to the table of contents, which I don't think exists. So, yeah. All right. So now, storm. Most often, the obstacle is the way. I love that. Are you experiencing a time of challenge or rough waters? The storm refers to big shifts, uncomfortable transitions, full-on chaos, and/or unforeseen change. When the storm card comes up, it generally means that there are things in your life that are not serving your growth and highest good. And there will be some disruption to the status quo. The universe is shaking things up to make needed changes. The storm card may be alerting you to a rumbling in your life that needs your attention before it becomes a giant storm. This is an opportunity to assess and reprioritize what is important so you can align to your needs in a more harmonious way. If you are already in the midst of a storm, this card is here to tell you that sometimes it is best to throw up your hands and ride it out. Offer the things that you can't control to your higher self and ask this cosmic aspect of you to help align things to your highest good. Please know that when things get hard, this too will pass. And if the storm has already come and disrupted your life in big or small ways, then it is time to pick up the pieces. It is time to look at your life and consider what you may want to do differently moving forward. There is an opportunity for a rebirth here, a change to plant new seeds. I feel like that should be chance, but maybe not. There is a saying, the obstacle is the way, which means that there is something for you in the challenge ahead, generally growth and new opportunities. Then we have an affirmation. I give thanks to the storm for clearing the path before me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the funny thing about storms is the more powerful they are, the faster they usually make their way through, So it's like this drizzly rain that continues on and on and on. But those big, scary storms tend to be over fairly quickly. This is such a beautiful deck. Wow. I am absolutely in love. Love the way it feels, the way it looks. I love the messages. I love the keywords. This is just wonderful. It's really, really, really wonderful. Yeah, okay. So, let's take a look now at the tarot of the Cosmic Seed, and then we'll end up pairing these after we go through this. So, Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, has been around. Because again, it's the second edition. Nurture your intuition. Connect with your inner wisdom. This version it's got some differences. You are the Cosmic Seed. I don't have the first edition, so I can't say for sure what the differences are. I love this too, by the way. The backs are different, which made me a little sad because the backs of the first edition were so amazingly gorgeous. These are really pretty too. But yeah, I kind of would like the first edition as well as this one. it's not like an either or. So this is one of those decks, if I were to find the first edition at a fairly reasonable price, I would probably pick it up. It's just, so we do have a little guidebook. Oh, very nice font size. Thank you. So we have, you can pause and read it if you want. A really nice sort of intro and thanks. Talks about the cosmic seed, the deck, reversals, spreads, and then we get into the cards, and that's it. So basically we have one card per page. We get the number of the card, the title, we get 3 keywords, a paragraph, and reversal possibilities. Some of these, not all of them, have a question, which I really like. So for the Empress, or in this case it's called the Sacred Feminine, the question is, what are you birthing or shedding right now? I love that. But not everyone has that. So now when we get to the minors, it's like a quarter page for each, or a half page, sorry. So again, you get the 3 keywords, you get a small paragraph, and 3 keywords for reversal possibilities. So let us take a look. These are so pretty though. I just still want the other backs too, but these are really pretty. Love this gilding. And I believe some cards are different. I don't remember what or even how they're different, but I believe some are. So just a little shorter, a little more narrow than a standard tarot. I don't know why he's barking. I don't know. Okay. So let us go through. I'm playing maybe just a little. So for the Fool, we have, it's the Wanderer. You do have the number, so there's no confusion. And I think it's really clear in the imagery that this is the Fool, and that is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors in the sky, that transition that's going on. I think that's really important for this card. Cardstock, again, so yummy. Magician, this is fabulous. This is a really, really fabulous depiction for the Magician. Love this. There's so much in this card. And the High Priestess. She's wonderful. Ooh. Yeah. Now we have the Sacred Feminine, and we do get the number 3 for the Empress. Beautiful. Kind of get Mary vibes, just because of that. I don't know. And we have the Sacred Masculine. Very, very different energies. Love the use of colors. I mean, it just creates that feel so strongly. Now, instead of the Hierophant, we have the Teacher, which is very fabulous. The Lovers. The Chariot. Now, this card may have been one of those that prevented me from getting this deck the first go round, just because of the car. I know a lot of people love that. They're like, oh, a car for the Chariot. For me, I don't like a lot of modern stuff in my deck. But she is so fabulous. Yeah, I don't mind it. And I kind of like, actually, I quite like that she's out of the car. You know what I mean? So, to me, I see her, you know, a lot of times the chariot is like this outside thing that you're trying to control or whatever. Here, even though we have that car, I feel like it's all just in her, which I like. Strength. Not my favorite strength card. I don't know why. I think, yeah, I'm funny. Strength is one of those cards that I'm really particular about. I don't hate this card, but you know what it is? It doesn't evoke anything in me. It's a pretty card. So it's a very personal, thing. I don't dislike it. It's just, I feel like some of these other cards are so evocative to me, and this one isn't. Maybe because it usually is. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, and like this. The Hermit, this is wonderful. Love that. And the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. A perfect representation. Right, we have the feather and the heart. The Hanged One. That's a really interesting card. Really like that. On Death. Just beautiful. Temperance. That's an interesting Temperance. Not sure about this posture. I'm gonna see. Guidebook doesn't have a lot of stuff, but let's pull this one aside and just see what it says. Fabulous Devil. I love that the key's in the cage. She's not even looking at it though. She's sort of. The Tower. I love the Tower. You guys probably know. I love eyes. Eyes all over the place. It's become a little bit of an obsession. I don't know why. But eyes are powerful. The Star. It's beautiful. And the Moon. It's interesting. Love the Sun. Just a beautiful, beautiful sun. And Liberation. Now this is, of course, instead of Judgment. And that's a beautiful renaming of it. Yeah, I love that. And the World. Love the backgrounds too. It's just wonderful. Oh, and we have the Cosmic Seed. How fabulous is that? Love that. Okay. So now we get into the Ace of Cups, which is gorgeous. Two. I feel like, can you read it? Should I keep saying it? I don't know. This is so much fun. Which is perfect for the Three of Cups. That reminds me of me, like when I first wake up. Hair. This is a beautiful card. Oh wow, look at this. Five of Cups. And 6. Of course, the 7. I really like the way this was done too. Having the hands reaching up from the water, I feel like this is that emotional choice, that unconscious choice, really. And because it's just the hands, I feel like you can't see it, you can't logic it, you have to feel it. Really pretty. Love the peacock. 9. And the 10. So we have is the messenger the page? It must be. Just because the fish in the cup, well, really interesting posture we have going on here. Now our action, so that would be the knight. We have like a boat as the mount, perhaps. So the nurturer, I'm sure, is the queen, because that's what queens do. And the mastery for the king. She is super fabulous. Love that. And now coins. How beautiful. I would love this as wallpaper. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Or like on a blanket. Love a ballerina for the 2 of coins or pentacles, Love this too. That's a really interesting depiction. Really interesting that we have the statue instead of a person. Are they frozen in fear or pride? What is it keeping them frozen? Love this. It's perfect for the 6 of coins. What a pretty card. It's a happy card. Oh. I like that. Now the 9. How cute is that for the 10? Now we have the messenger. Really, really pretty. Love this. And the action. So instead of like a mount, I think the action is the growth. Yeah, that's how I would see it. Which is interesting and very appropriate. Yeah. Nurturer. So here's our queen. I don't know that I'm necessarily getting any kind of Queen of Coins energy from it, but it's pretty. And maybe a little bit in the crown itself, but and now we have the mastery. She's gorgeous. Look at her. Oh. And the Ace of Swords. I love that it's like a dragonfly. Two. Three. Okay. You know. 4. It's interesting. I feel like there are fewer people. Maybe it's just... Maybe I'm just noticing. I could just be noticing it more. Very RWS 5. This is interesting. You know, often with the Six of Swords, we see the swords kind of stood up, you know, at least in RWS, stood up like, you know, it's like in a protective way, or sometimes in a threatening way. But here, just kind of there. You know, it's like they've been put aside. You know, she's looking back at them, but she doesn't need them, really. You know? Like, I mean, there's a time to lay down your sword, right? And it just, I don't know, this, and I know this, you know, it's not the 4, but it gives me that kind of vibe. I really like it. But they're there if you need them. I like the 7. It's a beautiful card. Just beautifully, beautifully done. And 10's interesting. Now we have our messenger. And the action. So now we have that wing for the knight. The nurturer. She's gorgeous. Definitely has that Queen of Swords vibe. Don't want to mess with her. And the mastery of swords. It's really interesting. Okay, now we have the Ace of Wands. I love that we have crystals incorporated. I think that's really fabulous. 2. Oh, look at this. I love this card. It's so pretty, and I feel like, you know, I don't know why he's barking. Sometimes I feel like with RWS, there can be some confusion when it comes to differentiating Hamilton, the 2 of Wands from the 3 of Wands. And I think here, these make it really, really clear, right? He's already moved beyond these. He's going. Whereas she, and he's facing away, right? Where she's facing toward us, just kind of looking. Really nicely done. Very pretty. Really interesting with the snake. I quite like that. She is fabulous. I love this card. Love the energy. I just love, really, really lovely. It's interesting. I kind of wish we had a little something different here. Very, very RWS. And I mean, it is RWS based, right? But this is really interesting. It makes me wonder what it's meaning to say that, we have the wands in one side, we have that child in the other, and they're balanced. And when you're using something like this, balance is so important too. So I feel like this speaks to things that aren't maybe generally present in this card, at least to me. I love the messenger. I love that. He is just living his life. I love this background too. It's just beautifully, beautifully done. Now for our action or night, we have the motorcycle. And I love that we're like on target with that center point of the sun, like that's the focus, that's the goal, that's the almost like a compass pointing. Here's our nurturer of wands. Love this tattoo, can I just say? And the mastery of wands. I don't know if this one's 100% gives me the vibe either. It's not a bad thing or a good thing, it's just a thing. So let's take a look at Temperance, because I just want to see if it talks about at all what's going on. And where am I? I'm not going the right way. If it talks at all about the imagery. So let's see. So we have flow, harmony, moderation. Tranquility and moderation is the energy of this card. You can choose to stay calm and balanced even when you feel stressed. Harmony unfolds when you are patient and consider all perspectives. Staying neutral will serve you best here. You have the ability to take in different ideas and alchemize them into something nourishing that serves everyone's highest good. How can you bring more flow into your life? And then reversal possibilities, we have time to reprioritize, lack of flow, restore balance in your life. So it doesn't address this, it doesn't address, now, there could be a larger book that perhaps could go into it. I don't know. You guys know I rarely will get any kind of larger book with a deck. I just tend not to use them. But it's an interesting card. And I'm curious to see what I'm going to take from it in a reading. I mean, they just shuffle beautifully. Love the cardstock so much. I love the colors in this deck and the other deck. I just think the color choices are just perfect. I love these backs, even though I think I kind of like the original backs better, but maybe I don't. I don't know, but I really like these. So let me, I can just shuffle all day. Let me just lay some of these out on their own, and then I will add in that gorgeous oracle. Oh, I'm so happy I got this. Yeah, I think the motorcycle and the car were things that probably in that first edition had me stay away from this deck originally. They don't bother me now. I definitely, in the past, I would have definitely seen them as too modern and wouldn't have liked them. You know, but I change. We all change. So, which is important to, continue to try things, even things that you've already tried before. Because tastes change. Whether you're talking about food, whether you're talking about art, whether you're talking about tarot, it doesn't matter. It changes, just as you change. So, this is a beautiful deck. I'm really, really looking forward to using this. I'm really eager to see how it reads for me, because I feel like this is going to be a really good reader. And I feel like it's going to take me maybe some unique places. And I could be wrong. That's just my gut impression. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. All right, so let's see how it looks with the oracle. And I'm so in love with this oracle deck too. So that's how they look for the backs, which are gorgeous together. And then could we fit two? Not really. This is gonna be too wide. Yeah, we're not gonna try to mush it. Let's do this instead. I mean, these are perfect together. Was there any doubt? Not really. And by not really, I mean not at all. Look at this. Really, really interesting. I've been doing this weird thing lately. I don't know why. I hum when I eat my food, and that humming lasts forever. It's the weirdest thing. I don't even know. But right before I filmed this, I had a banana, and I was just humming the whole time. I was like, It's so weird. It's so weird. I've never ever done that. I don't know what's going on. And now that hum thing is stuck. I don't know. It's so weird. I've never been a hummer. I don't know what's going on. Look at this. Love. Oh, I love these together. I was thinking about pairing this, and doing some other pairs, to show you. But I kind of feel like I just want to keep this on its own, the two of these together for now. I do have a few. Oh, I love this card. A few decks in mind to work with, but I don't know. I just kind of want to keep it just on its own for a little while, kind of say. It's funny, I'm liking this card a bit more now. I think when it's laid out with other cards, this card is a more bit more of a subtle strength card than I am used to, I guess, and then I would generally choose. I don't mind. I'm not in love with it, but I don't need to be. You know, I don't have to be in love with every card. But I'm starting to appreciate it, and that's huge. I love this card so much. Yeah, and this is just beautifully done. These are great decks. I am so happy I got these. I have no idea if these are still available. I really hope they are. The quality is impeccable. The artwork is gorgeous. And I think there's some really inspired depictions in this deck. It is RWS based, but there are some really unique depictions. There are some that are more standard. That's okay. But it's just, oh, and look at her. She is just the best. So, let me know what you think. And of course, remember too, we also have, I jammed them in. They're stuck. The Tarot Flashcards too, which I'm going to give to my daughter. If you guys are curious how she likes them, I mean, she may be like, oh, I don't want them, but I think she'll like them. I can let you know, as she uses them, what she thinks. I think they're great. I think this is a great, really quick and fun and easy, nice way to, to learn these. So, let me know what you think, what you like, and until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you.